Hi everyone, welcome to Insights with Lily Zhang. For those ones who don't know me, my name is Lily, and I'm an international entrepreneur, author, and speaker. If you want to have a healthier, wealthier, happier life, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll inspire you, share my insights with you. Well, what a week. I still remember 1 month ago, I predicted, just when I just started my program, I predicted China crisis, world economical crisis, and the Hong Kong crisis. So I didn't predict this pandemic, but 1 month ago, when this coronavirus just started in Wuhan, I already predicted it's going to be an international pandemic, and it's going to cause international crisis. Now, unfortunately, all my predictions are right. Look at last week, the disease is spread to all over the world. And there's some very bad areas like Italy, Iran. I'm going to talk about Iran later. Iran is definitely the next Wuhan and very high risk. And the share market is down like 12% last week. Globally, it's wiped out like $7 trillion of market value. But yesterday the market rallied a little bit because I think last week is really about panic selling and some institutions big short. But it's already started the global crisis. I can say that. One thing is at least all over the world know now how fake the Chinese numbers are. When you look at Italy, look at Iran, look at Germany, Switzerland, the numbers just double almost every two and a half days. So you can see how fast this virus spread, and very funny because when the whole world, the virus spreading very fast, the number just jumping every single day. In China, the numbers slow down so quickly from 0 to 1 or 2 cases a day. So that's just totally fake. Because actually we've seen the documents Chinese government order. They order every local government, say by the day 1st of March, your infection rate in your area has to be 0. So by order, yes, you can see out of Hubei province, every province is pretty much 0. Chinese already started celebrating the victory of the coronavirus outbreak. Well, for some point, it is some kind of victory for the Chinese Communist Party because they are very successfully transfer the risk, the local risk within China, the economical, political, and financial risk and the crisis. They've transmitted to all over the world. They spread the virus all over the world, and they transfer the risk, the collapsing of Chinese economy, to a global problem. Well, strategically, this could be a first round battle victory for Chinese CCP because, well, there's another scenario. Because before, if you remember, if you go back to my previous videos, I say that's an accident. That was an accident. That was a leakage from, it's almost like a Chernobyl accident. But we have more information, more insider information that showing it might not be an accident. It could be intentionally being released by some people of the Chinese government. I'm saying some people because they always inside struggle, inside fight between Chinese central government. We heard there are two sides. One support President Xi Jinping, another side is fighting him. So they might have the opposite side of President Xi Jinping. They might release this virus intentionally and try to create chaos. But eventually the whole thing got out of control and spread all over the world. So once this virus spread all over the world, the Chinese CCP, they might change their whole strategy. Instead of fighting between themselves, they probably try to save their power because they've already lost face. They even admitted the virus was man-made, but they blame that to America. They think that's American spy bring that to China. But of course, that's a brainwash to Chinese people, and they try to transfer. Because communist countries, they have the same pattern. Once they have too much conflicts, too many economical, financial, and political problems, they try to blame overseas enemies like America. So, because they need people to support them. That's why for this virus, once it's spread all over the world, it's a small victory for CCP because people will change their focus to some outsider enemies. Of course, that's Chinese propaganda. But I just feel, even Chinese government admitted it's a man-made virus, but Western media, some government, they still think this virus started from bats. That's just, when are they going to stop telling people lies? Of course, now the disease is everywhere. Yes, unfortunately, I'm sad to see that. But I've seen some panic, purchasing stock up food and essentials. That's not bad. I think everybody should prepare for the worst, because the worst is still yet to come. It's coming, yeah. But I think at the moment we need to be calm. Yeah, it sounds funny. Yeah, I think I knew this like 1 month ago, but now once it's everywhere, as I predicted, I just feel we need to be calm, because what we're facing is going to be war. A war without guns, fire, and smoke. Of some little parts like Turkish and Syria war. But for all of the world, I think we are facing another war. Yeah, when I talk about war, yeah, that's already started. You already see that. It's a biological war. Yeah. No matter where you are in the world, you will see that. So be prepared for that. This virus is never ever trust anybody. Don't trust your government, don't trust the media saying that's like a flu. It's not a flu. No, when you look at Iran, people dying every day on the street. That's a real picture. You haven't seen that in Wuhan, but Wuhan is worse than that. Yeah, I think the number from Iran, the number we've got is around 60,000 people already being infected. I think the death rate is about 30%. The worst thing about Iran is they don't have a functional government, they don't have functional medical supplies, and they don't have functional hospitals. Yeah, so Iran is going to be it's already the same as Wuhan, and they don't have border control. It's going to spread to Europe, everywhere in the world. So we might see refugees with viruses everywhere. I predict probably one day Europe has to close its borders. Close the borders to refugees. Otherwise, the whole Europe going to be like a hell. Yeah, this biological war is already started, so every country is fighting with that. The best thing we can do is we need to be very, very cautious, but don't panic. There's no medicine, no treatment for that yet, and the vaccine is at least 6 to 12 months away, so you have to protect yourself. For fight this war, don't go to anywhere with mass people. Try not to travel too much. Avoid international travel if you could. Yes, stay at home if you can work from home, wearing face mask if you want, but it doesn't work too well either. The best way is probably wash more hands. Yeah, so first of all, the whole world, all of us, we are fighting a biological war. And the next is financial and economical war. Well, the share market, it's a big turmoil market, so do not touch it, because if you can get out as soon as possible, and try to keep your cash. And I think you should prepare, but don't do panic buying, because in most of Western countries, like Europe or Australia, New Zealand, the food is not going to have a shortage. Yeah, but be prepared if you are quarantined, But I think the community support will be pretty good at this stage. So first of all, we're fighting the bio war, and then we're fighting the financial and economic war. It's going to be a big crisis. Yes, that's for sure. You'll face supply chain interruption. You'll face the market interruption. Your business is going to be affected. So be prepared for that. Yeah, when I talk about war, is there going to be a real war? Don't rule that out, because after the biological war, economic and the financial war could be social instability. Might have chaos in some area, differently like the Middle East, some parts of Asia, some parts of Europe. So we might see some real wars. Now you understand why the American and the China, the trade war, has never been just a trade war. Now I think it's a crucial moment. I think we probably witness some kind of new type of war. It's a war of two systems, war of two ideological systems, war of different rules. We probably see this in short term is going to be pain, but long term it's going to be the fight between truth and false. The fight for the new order of the world. The fight for new rules. Yeah, I think in short term, lots of people are going to suffer. We're going to pay a big price for this war. But in long term, I think we're going to win. I believe truth, love, justice, righteous is going to win. God bless you. Okay, thank you very much. I wish you all the best.